Hi everyone, today we will talk about Ig class switching. This movie consists of four parts: family, mechanism, biological role, and related diseases. First, let's talk about family. What is Ig class switching? To understand the class switch, we must first learn about antibodies. There are five types of antibodies in total: IgZ, IgM, IgA, IgD, IgE. These are made by B cells, each with a different role. In the early stages, B cells produce IgM. IgZ, IgA, and IgE are also produced only when the class switch occurs. Let's take a closer look at the structure of antibodies. It is a Y-shaped shape composed of heavy chains and light chains. Antibodies have variable regions that bind to antigens and constant regions that are not based on antigens. The structure of the constant region varies depending on the class of antibody. In the class switch, B cells can produce Ig other than IgM by changing here. B cells activated by binding to antigens multiply and secrete IgM type in the early stages. At this time, cytokines are secreted from helper T cells. Here, class switch occurs. Antigen stimulation and the action of cytokines will produce antibodies of IgZ, IgA, and IgE. This is summary of class switch. By the way, how does class switch occur? What does change the structure of the constant region? Let's take a look at the genetic structure of antibodies. The figure on the right is a simplified genetic sequence of heavy chain. The class switch cuts the DNA chains of the antibody. This occurs in the upstream switch region of the constant region of the antibody's heavy chain. This cutting is done by an enzyme, and it is called AID, activation-induced deaminase. This enzyme was found by Professor Honjo in 2000. He is famous as a Nobel Prize winner. AID is necessary for class switch. The part cut out of the chromosome by AID is cut out as cyclic DNA, and the rest is recombined and repaired. As a result, the DNA of IgM becomes the DNA of IgZ, IgE, and IgA. At this time, it is important that the variable region that binds to the antigen doesn't change. While maintaining the antigen specificity of antibodies, it is possible to produce different types of antibodies, and each antibody has a unique function, improving the efficiency and effectiveness of the immune system. However, why is class switch necessary? What is the biological role of class switch? This is because the class switch allows the immune system to respond more specializedly to infections. Let's take a look at the function of each antibody. This is the function of each class of antibodies. Thus, each of these antibody classes carries different immune functions and play an important role in maintaining immune balance in the body. Finally, let's learn what would happen without a class switch. High IgM syndrome is an example of class switch disorder, a disease in which B cells are impaired in switching from IgM to other antibody classes. As a result, while IgM concentrations in the blood are normal or high, the production of IgZ and IgA decreases or is absent. This condition is primarily immunodeficiency that makes you more prone to bacterial infections. There are two types of high IgM. One of these is X-linked, another is autosomal. In both, class switches will not occur genetically. Therefore, class switches are important for the immune system to respond more specializedly to infections. This is today's key points. Thank you for watching.